Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself. Now it's Seedorf, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, shoots! He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bellingham. And here's Hullet. It's a promising position. And it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Takes a shot! It's bounced. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Seedorf. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
First quarter of an hour gone. Bellingham. Pull it. Nicely shaped ball. Great ball if he can get there. And he's quick to get it clear again. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No goals as yet. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nice sequence of passes this, and it's Pirlo. James crosses. And he's quick to snatch it back. Back into the middle. Liverpool do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Hullet dominates aerially so often. Aimed beyond the defence. James. Now, can they get him away? And this is Del Piero.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Platini. Oh, look at the space here. That'll be a throw. Platini has it in a wide position. He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. Nice bit of trickery, and he whips it in. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it out wide. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Del Piero. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Look at the space here, and he's running through. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Del Piero in acres of space out wide. He's got tall. He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Seedorf. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross into the box. And it's hoisted clear. And that's a throw-in. Rafael Varane. Van Dijk is always scanning the pitch for targets. Searching pass he's played there. The referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Like to inform you now that the
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Deep cross. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Liverpool get their 4th corner. Bellingham clears it away. The ball has bounced loose now. Seedorf. Platini! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And that has sent him sprawling.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
Ferdinand gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. Del Piero gets into a good position. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
It's a lucky 7th corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has left him in a heap. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Del Piero. And the pass is intercepted. Almost an hour gone. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's been flattened there. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Floated through, and this is Ronaldo. Oh, it's played into the area. Ferdinand is there, and he can get that. Decent chance! This time, surely! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Bale. Here's Roberto Carlos. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Check claims comfortable. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. James is one whose deliveries we all know about. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Platini. Number
The most
16,
accurate pass.
Del Piero.
Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. And this is Pato, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. Well, they are up to their 9th corner of the game now. And that should get the job done. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Van Dijk. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. No luck with that dink over the top. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Fernandes. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nicely aimed pass. Delivers with whip. Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Varane. Coming on to replace him is number 2.
Cleared away. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Mateus.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. Liverpool finding their passes. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed
There will be
easily.
5 minutes added time.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pato. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And can he finish it? And it's Pirlo. A probing pass. Liverpool given another corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
And that's that. Liverpool have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Bruno Fernandes, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Liverpool leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.